Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of the Guild Wars 1 Factions playthrough. So in the last episode we helped out Raitar Nem and was helping him find the treasure, which actually turned out to be a woman that he was very much in love with, it would seem. It was a very unsuccessful quest, probably 3 times, and then the 4th time I actually managed to succeed in completing it. It was a bit of a strange one. I kept going the wrong direction and leaving him to fend for himself. But we've completed that now, and we are now in the process of levelling up a little bit. And I guess heading on to the next mission. So we've done Minister Cho's estate, and we've got to head probably north into this region because we've just sort of freshly unlocked to do the next mission. But actually, we have a quest to do first, so we're going to deal with that, and it's warning the Tengu. Let's just kill out off a few of these mantids drones while we're on our way. Wayfarer's Mark. That's part of a quest chain that was actually in place originally because of the launch of Guild Wars 2. It was kind of a transitional questing period, celebrationary period, I guess you could say. And they just do it every single year since. And I personally, I've never actually taken part in any of it. I'm not really sure why, but maybe next year I'll take part if it's on. Okay, so let's have a look at the skills we've got down here, because since being away I haven't played this character yet. This is the first time. So we've got a normal bow attack shot, power shot, 35 damage, our main damage dealer. Then we've got a bleeding, and oh yeah, this one recharges instantly if target is below 50% health, and we've got Kindle Arrows, which we should be putting on, to be quite honest. But it only lasts 24 seconds, so we'll do that before any battles occur. But this number 3 shot, needling shot even, I need to not do that until the target foe is below 50% health. And then you can just fire it off multiple times. Ah, here's some Kappas. I have been playing with my Necromancer a fair bit. I've got him to the Crystal Desert now. He hasn't got a very good build on him skills wise. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that. I'm still very much learning again how to sort of set the build. So I'm trying to use a sort of minion master build at the moment. It's not fantastic. I haven't unlocked the main elite minion spell with the big brute creature, so until I unlock that he's not going to be massively effective. But I think I just completed Thirsty River, that mission, and I quite enjoy that mission actually. I think the Crystal Desert, it's that area. It's an area where there's 3 missions and 2 of them I just don't like. It just doesn't suit how I like to play the game. But that Thirsty River one is quite a nice one. Okay, so Saw Honor Claw. If ever there was a good time for outsiders to visit Aerie, this is certainly not the time. My father's murder has made us more wary of strangers than usual. Minister Cho has died of plague. That is terrible news indeed, but your story sheds light on our recent troubles. We have had reports of Tengu killed by a strange beast previously unseen hereabouts. It sounds very similar to these afflicted creatures you describe. Talon here was summoned to destroy the beast, but since you have not some knowledge of these things, I am certain he would welcome your help. Please go with Talon and help him destroy this afflicted creature. Okay, so we're with Talon Silverwing now, who actually I believe can be a hero, perhaps? I think you can have him as a hero, not as a henchman, as a hero, but he may actually be a henchman. But Talon Silverwing as a henchman is too long. I think he is a hero later on. Here's some afflicted creatures, not the beast that Talon was sent to destroy, who he actually isn't destroying. He's just standing there waiting for us to destroy him. Go on, Talon, get stuck in. Oh, we've completed it. That was the beast. Well fought, human. Now let us return to Saw Honor Claw and tell her of our triumph. Our triumph? You didn't do anything, mate. You used us for our experience and knowledge, And then you used us for our fighting ability and just stood there. Crazy NPC. Oh well, at least Saw will be happy. You have performed a great service for the Tengu this day. I wish I could say that the danger has passed, but I fear that it has only just begun. Talon, I think it is likely that our young friend here will soon be called away on another mission. Can you stay and protect the village? Okay, so Saw on the floor. While you're away dealing with the plague creature, Ang the Ephemeral sent a message for you. Apparently several of your fellow students are visiting Kaitan village on the Panjiang Peninsula, but Master Togo has sensed a growing threat in that area and believes that the students might be in mortal danger. He wants you to travel with all speed to Kaitan village and Panjiang Peninsula and help them deal with any threat. I'll leave at once. Of course I will. Okay, so where have we got to go? We've got to go down to Panjiang Peninsula. Well, we might as well fast travel to Sumo Village. I think this will provide the quickest route. Oh, is there another quest? Oh, nice. Okay. Another quest here as well. We're nearly level 11 actually. You're a hard person to find, Alain Wraith. Farmer Zheng Zhou has been looking high and low for you since the first time you met in Sanqua Vale. Last I saw him, he was in Panjiang Peninsula. I would check there first. Okay, so we've got cash crops and the threat grows. We'll see which one appears first on our radar. Like cash crops does. That one is a little bit further along, so we might as well deal with this first to talk to Farmer Zheng Zhou. I hope your travels have been pleasant, Alain Wraith. The changing of the seasons is wondrous, is it not? I expect the land to yield a bountiful harvest this year. Okay, planting season is upon us, but the farmers are already short-handed. I need you to sow seeds to ensure that the island will bear enough food at harvest time. Here, take these seeds to the fields and kneel down to gently plant them, just under the soil surface. You know how to kneel, don't you? Of course I know how to kneel, you silly old fool. I didn't come this far by not knowing how to kneel, did I? Okay, bit of an odd quest to be honest. I thought it was going to be like protecting the crops from raiders or something like that, but no, we are actually planting the crops. Seems something a little bit different. I don't know why Farmer Zheng Yo, or whatever his name is, can't come along and plant the crops himself. Right then, so / Neil. That's the first seed. Looks like that group there could be... No, maybe not. I was going to say it looks like that could be Master Togo's group of students. So we kneel again. And one last time over the other side. I think it's one last time, is it? We've got to do 3 seeds, is it? Maybe another one after this, I'm not sure. Definitely a slightly more traditional questing format in this game, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. When they tried to get rid of this so-called traditional questing in Guild Wars 2, I'm not sure if it was the best idea. I mean, it's quite interesting to go around the world and you don't have to actually complete any of the quests. But I mean, the heart quests that they created, they seem to be more along the lines of this sort of quest, like the fetch quests and do these kind of tasks. So they haven't really removed what they had in Guild Wars 1. They've just kind of maybe put less of them in, because Guild Wars 1, everywhere you go, generally someone's going to give you one of these types of quests, whether it's a fighting quest, a seed planting quest, or anything like that. So it's a little bit of a strange route I think they took. Across the bridge. Can't jump down ravines, unfortunately, in this game. Through the vineyard. Excuse me. Ah, Farmer Zheng Zhou. That's what, not Zheng Yo. Zheng Zhou. Excuse my pronunciations of these Japanese type names. That looks quite nice up there, doesn't it? What's this? Nice little shrine for the village. Oh, I meant to talk to that lady in there. I tell you what, we'll forget about talking to her and we'll just do the threat grows, which is over here. No point in going in and coming out again. Might as well just get all of the quests done, and at the end we'll just fast travel there and hopefully that'll be okay. Ah, with Sister Tai, Hakaru and Aku, and Cyan. What badness has happened to the people then? What am I supposed to be doing here? Destroy the sickened guards. Oh, here they come. Okay, I wish I had some traps actually, because trapping would be very useful in this situation. Let's get rid of the scribe first. I think that's the healing one. No, it's the what's it called? Ritualist, but it's bad enough, so we'll get rid of him first. Just use that number 3 attack first. It's not always the best idea. Come on, below 50% health, and then we can just fire off that while we have enough energy. There's another ranger. I think there's going to be another wave probably after this one. Oh, maybe not. Sister Tai. It is so good to see you, Alain Wraith. Master Togo sent word the help was coming, and here you are. You arrived just in time. I'm pretty sure that these guys would have been able to deal with it. Master Togo sent word that he wants to speak with you when you are finished here. He asked that you meet him back at the monastery in Linok Courtyard. Ah, fantastic. Okay, looks like we can move on. Let's go meet Master Togo. First of all, let's spend some points. We'll up that and that. Go to Sumo Village first, and we'll talk to the lady and collect our reward. Where is she? Is she over here? There she is, hiding away. Villager Hijai. And then I think Master Togo is going to actually ask us to go into the next region, which is most welcome actually. Right, Linok Courtyard. Okay, is there any quests in here? Oh, there's 2 more quests in here to complete as well. Wow, they're certainly throwing them at us today. I actually upgraded armour as well. I've got level 40 armour now. Or 40 armour. Not level 40, but you know what I mean. Because before I think it was 25, but going into that new region after the last mission, it actually gave us some better armour, so I thought better to grab that as soon as possible. Right, Togo. I'm glad to hear you are able to warn the Angchu Tengu and help them to drive off the plague creatures assaulting the village. I expected no less from you, Alain Wraith. Although I am loath to place my students in the way of danger, I find that the current crisis leaves me little choice. I have sent Yijo Tan into the fray, and I hope that I can continue to count on you as well. Damn right you can, Togo. Well, I have another favour to ask of you. I believe we have narrowed down the source of the plague to the eastern side of the island. I have sent most of the instructors and students there to investigate, and I would like you to join them. Speak to guard Sukaru about travelling to Seitung Harbour. He knows of a hidden path that will get you there quickly. Brother P1 is waiting to help you, show you the way. Okay. So, we could go through there and we could deal with this mission, or we could do a couple more quests in Xingzhe Village region. Let's progress a little bit further, and we'll come back and we'll do them quests later. Okay, so the road less travelled. We've trained well. Is there anything else we can help you with? Ah, actually, we've got to... No, we should probably complete these 2 quests before we go, just in case we can't come back. I'm pretty sure we can come back, but I don't want to risk it, to be quite honest. Right, so... Yazoin. They say some are born with knowledge, while others must bury their heads in books and scrolls to gain it. Yujio-tan is the former. Learning has always come easy to him. Perhaps this is why he is also... It is so disconcerting to him that he has fallen behind in his practical application course. Of course you know Yujio. He went right to the library and checked out more books than I could read in a year. I told him that burying his nose in books will not help him in this class. What he really needs is a real-life study buddy, someone like Sister Choi's you in Sumo Village. I told him I would show him how to get to Sumo Village, but I just found out about a quiz in my next class and I really need to study. Will you do me a huge favour and take him there? Of course, for 1,500 experience I'll take him anywhere. And I'm glad to see you, Alain Wraith. I was telling a friend of mine about your run-in with Nagu at Zen-Nai Falls. He's a scout, so I thought he would be interested. He was, and in fact he thinks he might have an idea of where they are coming from. If you are not too busy with your studies, you should speak to him about the Naga problem. His name is Scout Shen Fire, and he lives in Haiju Lagoon. Perhaps together you can pinpoint the source of these foul creatures. Sounds good to me. Right, the first one, study buddy. Where do we go for that? We have to go into Sunqua Vale. And the Naga source... Ah, okay, well that's good. That's a one for later on anyway. Let's just complete this one quest here. Got to try and get out of this village area first. Oh, bad clipping of the banner there. Not the best positioning for the signpost. This game loads so much quicker than Guild Wars 2 ever did. Ah, here he is. I sense a kindred spirit in you. Allow me to introduce myself. I know who you are. Okay, so let's get to Sumo Village. Shouldn't be too difficult. Even someone with no practical abilities should be able to make it. Yujio-tan. In fact, you don't even have to fight anything, do you, on the way? You literally just have to stroll through and avoid a couple of the... Well, I don't have to avoid them, but he does. Mantis monitors. Drones and stuff, because these ones don't attack you, I don't believe. Unless they'll attack him, maybe. We'll have to be careful of that. He is level 6 though, so they shouldn't attack him. No, they're just leaving him alone. Walk so slowly though, this is the trouble with these NPCs, they walk so goddamn slow. And I think I have to make sure that I don't run into Sumo Village. I have to wait outside for him to catch up to me first. Where's he gone? See, this is the problem. They walk so slowly that they can't keep up with you. Come on, Yujio. This is why you're no good at practical abilities, because you're so fat you can't run fully. Better stick to the paths. I think he's better on the paths. I like the way that in this game, even though you don't have a dodge button, you can dodge by sort of running backwards and forwards away from the projectiles. It doesn't always work, and sometimes you just get hit anyway, but it's nice to avoid one or two. Ah, I can feel my brain getting heavier with the weight of knowledge already. We are almost there. Jesus Christ, this guy. Ah, it's some Naga. Get out of the way of that one. Just leave that stuff, we'll leave it. Okay, Yujio, just a tiny bit more. He may have struggled with those Naga, probably. Probably would have been killed by that, so it's just as well we were here. Okay, so, what is it now? Talk to Sister Choi in Sumo Village. We've got to talk to someone else in here anyway, haven't we? Or did we already do that? No, we already did that, so let's just talk to Sister Choi. Oh, yeah, I remember that. You get stuck behind those sort of people like that, and the game thinks you're continuing. Okay, so study buddy. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode. The next one, I'll just complete this now while I'm talking. The next one we will be going up to talk to Master Togo, and we'll be on our way on the road less travelled quest out of this region, and that'll take us into the sort of the new sort of harder areas. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.